Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. JP Direwolf here, playing World of Final Fantasy. I am actually about to go to pretty much the hardest boss in the entire game. It's the last of the X dungeons. Boss is XG. There's a big motherfucker standing right there. So I'm going to just show a video of how to, actually beat him kind of easily. So there's my setup. So Capricorn, my guys are level 93. It's kind of an overkill a little bit, but it's still recommended. Bringing in the Dark Ramuh, his board capped, Elephanor capped, the Dark Baby Frit having his board capped, just to be able to suck up enough the dark damage. Because this asshole does a shit ton of dark damage and can literally drop you in one hit. So it's definitely recommended. I'm also going to go in with Bahamut as the XL. Because Bahamut's Ultima Flare does a shit ton of damage when he's almost dead.
Is this a Cogna? Because I don't think they're supposed to put it in this game.
Whoa! Don't say another word! This thing is right where it's supposed to be!
Breaking the fourth wall there, because this boss is technically not a Final Fantasy game.
Dude, really?
So this fight is pretty much just, I don't know, pretty much basic damage. There's really not much you can do. Just gonna take some damage. I'm gonna cast Protect on everybody just to make it a little bit better. But it's really all about not spending too much AP. Just hit him with normal attacks if you need to. Heal when you have to. This is his big attack here. He's probably gonna hit the character on the right, which he'll absorb it because he's immune to dark. So he absorbed it, so it fully healed him. So that's definitely recommended. It will wobble the fuck out of him though, that's the problem. So if that happens, sometimes it's recommended to destack. Other times it's not, because the son of a bitch has got haste on him permanently. So he can easily catch up and do a big attack and kill one of your party members, like he's probably going to now. But it'll only target one. No, he absorbed it anyway, so didn't have to matter on that one. So just whittling his hit points away, that's all it is. When he gets to a certain amount of hit points, I'm actually going to bring in 3 champions. Just to, let's see what his hit points is at now. I've barely even done anything to him. But the 3 champions will fucking drop them real quick. Yeah, that one actually does a good chunk of damage. Him to heal. Attack again. Should hit the other character, yeah, so it'll heal him. So don't have to worry about there. I forgot how much. Okay, so Bahamut takes 20 to get in. There's no rhyme or reason for him doing it. I've seen him do it 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. It's all random. But again, if you have immunity to dark, you'll just suck it up. You just gotta make sure that the character's not gonna topple over, because that'll fuck you up even more. Okay, so that's 20. I'm gonna bring him a Hobbit here. I'm gonna fast forward through it because this fight is pretty long and this video can only be 15 minutes long, so try to get through it as quickly as possible. Alright, so Comet's probably gonna get his ass handed to him a little bit. Let's see. It really doesn't matter what you do for damage. It's pretty much all about wasting your AP as much as possible, because he's going to take a beating. Let's see. So we'll drop him down to 1 AP, and then we will do his Mega Flare. The lower the hit points and the lower the AP, the better. This attack will do a shit ton more damage. So again, I'm going to fast forward it. See how much damage it does. It's 14,000, so it's a good chunk. It's better than the couple thousand that I've been doing. So now the problem is no more AP, so the easiest way to fix this is just... I'm just gonna use a Mega Ether, cause fuck it. So, heal everybody real quick. Let's see, what is his hit points? So yeah, I'm just gonna bring in the champions now. I'm gonna do Warrior of Light 3 times because he gives a defense buff that stacks all 3 times for the duration of the battle, so that'll reduce damage. I'm gonna fast forward this bullshit as well. So that's 21,000 damage. I'm gonna hit him again with the Warrior of Light. This is gonna just knock his hit points to fucking nothing. I mean, another way you can bring in Tifa. Hit him 3 times in a row with Tifa. That'll stack strength upon your characters to do a shit ton more damage. So either you want to go a defensive side or an offensive side. Just really all depends. I mean, you see his hit points are pretty freaking low right now. So this will be the 3rd and the last. He'll still have a good chunk of hit points left, and I'll just have to whittle him down from there. I mean, it's best to usually save those 3 for the last 30% of his health, because they'll actually kill him. If I had Bravery, which I should have went into this fight with Bravery, hitting Bravery and then using the Kubakun's Kapar will actually do a shit ton more damage than this little measly, 600 damage. It'll actually do a few thousand. But, I mean, it is kind of bullshit once you stack enough dark resistance to where that heavy attack would absolutely do nothing. So I'm gonna risk destacking. See if he dies on this one. He's going after the wolf. Yeah, the wolf is immune to dark, so. And then the ability punch is like the best thing to do because it does the most damage. Toss a heal back. Toss another heal. Let's see, how many hit points? Yeah, he's at a sliver. I mean, that sliver's still a lot, but he's almost done. Now, another strategy is that attack that he just did is fire damage. The Cooper-kun is kind of weak to fire. You can bring in, you know, maybe a different monster that has more fire resistance, so it won't do as much damage. But I stuck with the little Moogle this time around. Love it. Does like no fucking damage. Alright, he's almost done. Of course, my character's wobbling like a son of a bitch. Of course, I haven't really been hitting protect on my characters as well. I mean, at this point, it's kind of unnecessary, even though this is probably gonna unstack them. Nope, it didn't. Nice. This actually might kill him. Nope. Fuck. God, yeah, that last sliver is fucking ridiculous. It's gonna hurt a little bit. There he goes. He's destacked, which is kind of what you don't want, because now it's gonna fucking murder people. He's at a sliver. This is gonna hurt. Dead. Yeah. This is kind of what you don't want to have happen, because then it's like almost an infinite fucking loop of trying to pick up the pieces. And that's, if it hits her, yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt. Just a little bit. And the more damage you do to this dude, the stronger he becomes. And he's dead. So yeah.
No trouble at
It's the
all.
best build
Predictable.
that I've found. It works. It's 200,000. But yeah, that's how you beat XG. The achievement for beating XG. So yeah. And there he is. There's a big motherfucker. Yeah. Yep, obviously this is the wrong game, and we're not sorry. Love that. But yeah, that's how you get him. So yeah, that's it. That was the last XG, or X dungeon. He was technically the hardest boss in the entire game. And that's my setup right there. I mean, it's recommended to be pretty damn high level, because yeah, he can fuck your world up pretty quickly if you're not ready for it. Just make sure you have high enough dark resistance to absorb that big attack, and a good chunk of fire resistance. It's the only two you need to focus on. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hit the like button if you like what you saw. Leave a comment. You know, I'm always open for answering questions and shit. And thank you.